Kai'Sa has been met with quite a bit of backlash lately, and it's not hard to see why. I mean, Kai'Sa Demacia is a very difficult matchup for any deck to go up against, and at times it might feel like they have slightly too many win cons. I recently built a Kai'Sa Misfortune deck, which was okay, I guess, but today I've decided to take Kai'Sa in yet another direction. Kai'Sa Lee Sin. This is your classic Lee Sin deck that's pretty much just Eye of the Dragon and a ton of spells. Kai'Sa has access to Lifesteal, Challenger, Barrier, Elusive, and Double Attack, which is just enough to level her up. Although, I'm gonna be honest, this deck is mainly just an excuse to play Lee Sin with Supercharge. As always, this video was streamed live on Twitch. If you want to hang out with me when I record my next Visionary Decks video, click the button in the top right corner of your screen and follow my Twitch channel. All right, what is this? Evelynn Twisted. Wow, people are playing Twisted Fate like crazy. So this is Go Fish, the old TF Fizz deck, but with 3 copies of Evelynn, or I guess 2 copies of each. Interesting. So just like extra keywords for both of them and extra stats for Twisted Fate, which is very important. We've got both champs in hand. I don't know if Void Abomination is worth keeping here because we're going against a very like early game deck. I think both champs plus this for some damage. And Ionian Telstones is a very balanced hand. Supercharge is huge for Kai'Sa. Nice. What's up, Fizz? I know you're Fizz. You don't have to say it every time, okay? You say it every time, and eventually listen, I catch on. I understand these things. I'm not an idiot. You don't have to say it like that every single time, dude. Thinks he's a celebrity or something. All this fame has gotten to his head. All right, we need an early game unit here. There it is. Ish, kind of. That's still not going to come down for another 2 turns. I think it's going to have to be another Predict, though, isn't it? I really wish I got a Sands of Time here. Sands of Time is not showing up a lot in this deck, but I have a feeling we're going to need more units, so I'm just going to go for another Predict. Again, it sucks that we can't use this next turn, because, like, we're taking way too much damage here. Huh. Yeah, do I health pot this turn just to be mana efficient? I don't think I ever do. Because I would be burning 1 health, and health is going to be very important in this match. At least we can use Lee Sin to pull Fizz in. Like, that's nice. Okay, this is disgusting. What? It's over. We lost. We freaking lost. Yeah, that's game. Okay. You know. There's only so much you can do. I mean, I guess I could have played, like, Spirit Fire here. Maybe Spirit Fire would have been good to run in this deck instead of the Sands of Time. We got Quicksand next turn. It's going to be way too late. Yeah, it's rough, man. That do be rough. I mean, hey, we could have played, I guess, this guy. Ruinous Occulte. We'd be destroying one of these, which is already going to give us a unit, so like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This is 7 plus 7. That's 14. 20, 22 damage in 1 turn, and I can't do anything against it. This is so sad. Wow, okay. That was insane. All right, Draven, Sion. This is gonna be an interesting matchup. This is an old deck. I wonder what new cards they're running from the expansion for this deck. They've got to be running some new cards if this is what they're playing, right? What in Noxus or PNZ would be useful? Maybe they're running Evil Imperfectionist to discount Sion? I know Draven was kind of run in the like infinite combo deck, which this is obviously not. Also, this is rough. This is going to be real rough for us. Risen Rider plus Poro Cannon here is tough. Tough to deal with. I don't have any good blockers for any of this. So we're just going to have to heal our way back up to full, which means we have to find Eye of the Dragon. I have a bad feeling she's not showing up this game. I don't know where she's at. I don't know if she'll ever be here, but we got to drop Shadow Assassin, do a little draw. Predict is good. That's actually probably the one way we could find Eye of the Dragon. So that's nice. This is, dude, I can't even chump block with my Shadow Assassin now. We're so dead. We're so unbelievably dead. This is tragic. Okay, we have another Shadow Assassin. We get a Predict here. Kai'Sa's coming down next turn, and we still have Quicksand, so we're not that dead. Sands of Time is actually big. Do we play that next turn? We probably do. Lee Sin is bigger. We need Sands of Time, man. I gotta say no to Lee Sin, as much as it hurts me to do so. Hopefully he doesn't have like a static shock, because I think we actually just lose if he has one. I mean, we don't lose. We still have Sands of Time, but being able to block at least one of his Poros from Sands of Time is really good. Okay, Salvage Scrap. That's the new card he's running. Yeah, that's actually a really powerful card with discard aggro, for sure. He gets to discard and then refill his hand for free with more units. It's kind of insane. So it's going to be -2 on everything. This having 8 is not okay. What is up with that? I guess we can't... Now I can't afford to play Sands of Time. It's going to have to be Quicksand on this. Quicksand on this. Alright, dude, whatever.
It's too late for you.
Taking 8 damage. We're down to 6. He double get excited, we lose. GG's. That's most likely the way this is going to go. We had to find lifesteal. We have no lifesteal somehow. We dropped Kaisa, I guess. He's got 2 followers in hand, and then his other 2 cards are not followers. What? This is like an insane pull for him. So I guess we're doing Supercharge on an elusive and copying it, and then we have another elusive we can drop. And Sands of Time next turn. Stun all damaged enemies is really annoying here. If he has any way... Oh, you just have double. You just have the same one twice. I don't think that's what this card does. I don't think it creates the same one. Does it? I'm like really sure that's not how it works. So he just got insanely lucky. Pulled one of the best possible draws twice in a row. I mean, to be fair, I don't think he's ever damaging our units here. I don't think that's a big deal. It's going to be a big deal for turns in the future, but not for this next turn. I can't even attack with the other Shadow Assassin here because it just dies to a Poro. So that's fun. We will probably be blocking the Poros to kill them off next turn. If he trades one. Sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, Sands of Time this turn. This is going to really suck. We're going to have to kill Kaisa, I think. And then how do we win? We can't kill Kaisa if we want to win. The only pathway to winning is Flurry of Fists. Kaisa OTK next turn. So this is what we're doing. Boom.
I've got eyes.
Boom. She's got eyes. Watch out.
It's too late
Boom.
for you.
And we're down to 3. I gotta watch out for vision. If he has vision, Kaisa dies if we block like this. Wait, how is she not taking damage? Is this a visual bug? That has to be a visual bug, right? I don't think we can go lower than 6. Okay, yeah, that was a visual bug. So I think this is how we had to block anyways, but what the heck? If Kaisa didn't take damage, that would have been an insane play, actually. All right, what landmark are we getting? Give me something nice, please. Nice. That's not bad. This is solid, actually. Grumpy Rock Bear is kind of sweet. We actually could level that up to give the +2/+2 buff. If we want the best chance at winning here, it's either going to be Kaisa OTK next turn with double Obelisk of Power. 4/4, that's 8. She does not level because she needs one. Oh, no, she does level. Yeah, I think we need to go for lethal next turn. We just got to hope he doesn't have double Get Excited. And I think double Construct of Desolation will actually win us the game here. Because she's got Elusive, Double Attack, and Overwhelm, which should be able to counter anything you could have. So as terrible as this game has been so far, holy crap, somehow we're probably about to win. Just going to do the Obelisks of Power first, I think. Bada bing, bada boom. This is a little bit like barely kind of scary, and then all of a sudden, game ending scary. Wait, how does she not level? She's 1 keyword. What do you mean she's 1 keyword away from leveling? This is fine. This is still lethal. So there's that, I guess. We'll see what he has. I don't know. It's going to be tough for him to counter this. He'd need like a spell to remove spell shield and then a spell to kill, but he doesn't have it. We win. Somehow. We freaking stole that match from him. He should have had that win so easily. And yet somehow we managed to survive. That's crazy. All right, Karma Ezreal. He actually has a very small amount of units in this deck, and all of them are very valuable. I'm going to keep Vulnerable. I'm going to keep 1 Supercharge, and we're going to see if we can get some units. That's what we need now. Units or Predict. This is kind of like both. A little bit of Predict action. There's a unit. Very nice. I think we always drop Unraveled Earth as soon as we can. You might drop Eye of the Dragon. Okay, no Eye of the Dragon. If he doesn't drop Eye of the Dragon, I'll drop mine, and then I'll Unraveled Earth. Because now we might be able to get like 2 spells off in 1 turn. It's going to be like boom. And probably attack. And then we'll wait to see if we do a Key Guardian on this. I don't think we ever Key Guardian Kinku Student, actually. That's probably a misplay. We should have played it and then played Key Guardian another turn. That would have been better. We played on Lucian. So we could play like Rite of Calling. I don't know what we played on. Yeah, this is fine. We don't need to activate 2 spells this turn. We don't need Lifesteal yet. Let's grab another Key Guardian or another Kinku, which is better. I don't have a lot of units in hand, so it might be better to get Kinku. I want draw, though. I'm going to go with Key Guardian. Cool. We probably save Rite of Calling for the Clockling. It's about to spawn, so that's good. This is vulnerable. I will drop 1 Kinku here. We can give it Barrier next turn on attack. We can actually give it Barrier twice, which is kind of cool. Okay, this guy's taking the other vulnerable. Rest in peace. I was hoping to get like a champion or Eye of the Dragon from him. Did not end up getting either of those. It is what it is. Quicksand would have been good this turn. I wish we had a Quicksand. Oh well. Lee Sin. How good is Lee Sin? If we play him now, he's got Spell Shield, Overwhelm, and Challenger. I think we want to give him Barrier, though. Let's do the following. Let's play this on Lee Sin. We have 1 more, which will give Kinku student another Barrier if we need it. I guess we can't do double Barrier, though. Like, if he has a spell, this just dies, no matter what. I'll play Shadow Assassin. Here's what this does. This baits out like a Static Shock. I can protect this Kinku student with another Key Guardian, and we've got another Kinku student for the future. That's good as well. Interesting.
Never lose control.
Okay, yeah, this is our play. This is all we do this round. Unfortunately, like, we can't save it from a Static Shock now, but we tried. Dang, is this good? Is this a good combo to run? I feel like Kinku student is so weak. Like, it's so easy to counter. All he does is just play 1 spell to break the barrier, and then we can't really use it. I guess it's like good against maybe Evelynn Demacia. I want to play Rite of Calling here, but he has a Mystic Shot 100%, so we have to pass. This is rough. This is really rough. I have several units, so I could still pull a Kaisa off of something else, but like, we want to start dropping things once he starts dropping things, basically. We gotta wait. Now that he's got a Kaisa, or a Karma, the other K, I think we're safe to drop Lee Sin. This is like the 1 turn we can't give him Barrier, so it actually does make the most sense if he was ever going to have an extra Barrier. This is like the turn. We don't have enough spells to play to give him Barrier if he had a way to remove him right now. He won't have a way to remove him, but, you know, I don't know. This extra Barrier is not that valuable, is what I'm trying to say. He still is passing with 3 mana. It's going to make it really tough to draw Kaisa. I think we just destroy a mana gem at this point. It is nice that this card is flexible. Mana gems are something we can play around with for sure. We don't always need them. I think what we're doing here is it's going to be Supercharge on Lee Sin with Kaisa next turn, but we got to drop Kaisa first. So I'll do a Key Guardian now on Kaisa to protect her so that I can drop her without having to worry about her getting thermoed or something. And then hopefully he doesn't recall Kaisa. This seems good to me. I feel like that's worth it. We've got Lifesteal on board, so we'll heal back up a little bit. We'll be able to give Lee Sin Challenger off of Kaisa's spell plus something else. And we should be pretty safe to just drop her here. I think the worst thing he could have is recall. Even if he does, I can still play Second Skin. Pretty cool. Even if Kaisa's in your hand, you can still play it. So we could still give her like Lifesteal for the future. Okay. What is most important for Kaisa to have here? I'm going to play Supercharge, Overwhelm on Lee Sin. I think Kaisa levels. Which is hilarious. And then we just copy Lee Sin because he's got the most keywords. Nice. I'm a fan of this. I like this. I like the way things are going. Double Spell Shield, sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's actually pull, sure, let's do that. Boom, boom. It's pretty good, right? Now, the question is, do we want to pull Karma in with something else? Because he's going to, like, double stun or double recall. We'd rather him double stun or double recall Lee Sin. No, we actually would rather it be Kaisa because she gets another spell shield if we play her. Even though she's doing more damage, it's better if he recalls her. Man, what is he saving his mana for? What could he actually have that's, like, worth saving? It has to be double stun. Or Homecoming. Yeah, Homecoming would do it. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled Cat in with this because then he's going to deny 2 lifesteal. It's not a big deal. 2 lifesteal is not going to make a big difference when we're at 18. What is it, man? Show me. Show me what you got. I don't have a good emote for this situation, unfortunately. Anything would just come off as toxic, and we don't want to be toxic. He's out of 5, so that's cool. He's recalling Lucian? Question mark. Okay, good. So he's recalling Karma here. We take him down to 6. He's pretty desperate. Wow. Oh, I didn't realize that this just dies. So I'm denying us lifesteal no matter what. We should have pulled this in with Eye of the Dragon. We would have pulled 1 more damage off that way, and we would have actually hit the lifesteal. That was a misplay to pull it in with this for sure. Oh well, you live and you learn. I have learned throughout living that he is down to 6 health, which means no matter what he does this turn, he's gonna need like another stun or recall next turn to save himself, because we've got a lot of value. We do have a lot of value. Quicksand just destroys him here. He did break Kai'Sa's spell shield though. Should we be worried about that? If we play Quicksand, we cannot play Lee Sin.
We don't have time for this. Move.
I will move. Take it easy. Come on, Kai'Sa. I'm thinking. I'm thinking here, okay?
Watch and learn.
I literally don't think I care about this. I think I just pass. He needs to do something to me. If he doesn't do anything to me this turn, we are very well positioned next turn. I mean, he has to use this Mystic Shot. I guess he just quit the game? Just leaving? If we grant Kai'Sa another keyword here, and we attack, we're doing a stupid amount of damage off of her skill, plus these 2. Should be plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. That should be GG's. Let's go for this. I want to just run him out of spells right now, I think. Playing anything else, he's just going to like do a singular well and recall everything. And we can still play second skin later. I can drop like an elusive and then play second skin. Double gotcha. Interesting. Okay, he's only taking 3 damage. I could draw a retreat off of deep med here. Is that worth anything? Probably not. Dang, here's the issue. Now Ezreal's gonna level. He's gonna start playing things like crazy. I don't think I can afford to play deep med this turn. I have to wait and play it another turn once it's discounted. That's unfortunate. Wait, this... Oh no! That fizzles? I mean, that explains why we didn't hit lethal. I should have hit lethal anyways if it didn't fizzle. Huh. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this doesn't die, because I'd really like to give Kai'Sa and this elusive. Nice. So that's cool. 2 out of 2 spells. We get a Dragonling on board. We pass. Alright, now this is playable. Actually playable. And there's our retreat. Okay, so we probably would have drawn it, because we don't have a lot of spells left in the deck.
Answer lies within.
Karma is a problem. You know what they say. You know what they say about Karma, and they're not wrong.
The dragon spirit awakens.
I'm gonna play Lucian. We'll see what happens, you know? I can't just hide Lucian in my hand forever. I've got 2 win cons right now. Lucian, Void Abomination. I've actually got 3. The third win con is he just runs out of cards, and I still have like puny units on board that hit him for the rest of his health. He's gonna get a lot of value though. Oh man, Karma needs to die. Karma needs to freaking die. That's so, like, it's so easy for him to kill me now. We should have lethaled him sooner, somehow. I should have figured out how to lethal him sooner. I had to lethal him sooner. Now that he has Ezreal leveled, like, I don't think we can win here. Do we play Retreat on Lee Sin? If we do, we can still... I don't think we can kill Ezreal this turn no matter what, but we could quicksand him or stun him, so we can't hit the Nexus. Retreat on Lee Sin is big. Would it be better to save this for Void Abomination? Maybe. But we should draw another one soon, especially considering we have Deep Med, so I think it's safe to drop this now. I guess we can get value off of putting Kinku Student on board, because we're not going to have Lee Sin and Void Abomination back on board here. I actually pass. I pass. I don't want to spend that 1 mana. That 1 mana is not valuable to me. It's much more valuable somewhere else. This is going to be tough, especially because Karma is just going to start creating spells now. I needed him to run out of cards. The fact that he's not going to run out of cards anymore is a big freaking issue. I need to draw another Kai'Sa, I think. So we probably will Deep Med this turn to increase our chances of drawing Kai'Sa. Void Abomination has lifesteal though, actually. We could just drop Void Abomination. All he needs is like a way to pop Spell Shield though and kill it, which is not hard with Karma Ezreal. This is so bad, dude. This is so unbelievably bad. It's not even funny. Does he have lethal here? He might just have lethal without us even being able to hit him again. Freaking double health! No, dude. I mean, I can't play deep med this turn. I cannot afford to play deep med. We always take the pass every single time. I think he has lethal, but on the off chance he doesn't, the one way we save ourselves is with Void Abomination. That is the one way we save ourselves here. He needs to just somehow not have a way to break Spell Shield and kill it. I don't like the look of that. No, dude. No, dude. How many... Why did it cut right from this deck? Feels really bad to have used to run right of negation and all of a sudden just not have it anymore. Would have been useful right now. Dang, dude. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this deck is all right. It still doesn't feel great though. All right, Lucian, Gwen. This is the trailer deck for Gwen, right? We're gonna go with Predict, Supercharge, and Kai'Sa. Seems like a pretty solid hand to me. All we want now is Eye of the Dragon, and obviously Lee Sin if we can get our hands on him. But that's gonna be a little bit more difficult, probably. Oh, never mind. There he is. What's up? What's up, Lee Sin? He wants to hang out. That's crazy. I thought he was gonna be busy today. This is a pretty good start. Supercharge onto Lee Sin, onto Kai'Sa. Both of them have Challenger, Barrier, Overwhelm, and Spell Shield. She would be one keyword off from leveling, right? Quick Attack. 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she's one keyword off at that point. Do I pass here? I don't think I ever pass, do I? I think I always want to trade now because he's going to drop his Lucian if he has one. Fair. Going for the trade. I respect it. I actually don't think he has a Lucian because he probably would have already dropped it. Ah, that's 5 damage. That stings. That stings real bad. Yeah, this deck is so tough because like it needs more units. We don't have blockers. We kind of just rely on like drawing Eye of the Dragon, but we don't ever pull Eye of the Dragon often enough. Even though we have Predict, like we never have it for some reason. I have no 4-mana play. We're supposed to have Eye of the Dragon on board at this point, and then like we can actually pop off. So it's just gonna be health pop. Spirit Fire does nothing here. We gotta save that for when he's wider. Also, what is this? Why are you attacking on the left with Gwen? That's never the correct play, bro. Is this your first time playing this deck? Hello? Yeah, so we're down to 10. I guess we're playing Lee Sin. We don't even give him Barrier here. We can't kill Gwen in one hit. This is looking like the end, bro. This deck is rough. There's just like not any good Shuriman or Ionian followers that fit the bill of what we need for this deck, I feel like. I might need to just try rebuilding it with like way more followers and see what happens. Because we need like a follower that gives us a spell. Otherwise we don't have enough spells to level up Lee Sin. I think literally the only follower that counts is Treasure Seeker, right? Which gives us the 5/2 ephemeral. I think that's it. I feel like that's not good enough. We were running it for a while though. Maybe we add it back to the deck and see if it works. So Kai'Sa does nothing here, unfortunately. Lee Sin is going to have to be the play. He's actually not that bad of a play because we can kill off Conductor of the Mists. He has Spell Shield, so he's not going to get Vile Feasted. We'll give him Barrier next turn. We've got Hourglass to protect him from Vile Feast in the future. It's a little bit of a risky play, for sure. But I think this is our only play. We just have to give him Supercharge now, which, again, Kai'Sa wants Supercharge to be on another unit. That just works the best for Kai'Sa, so she can copy it to all copies of her everywhere. You know? As long as he doesn't go wide here, we might be okay. It was a little bit of a suspicious pass. Like, he purposefully let it run out just so that I would think he's gone or something. I don't know. There's 2 types of opponents in Runeterra. The people that actually go AFK and just leave the game forever for some reason, and the timer runs out and then they're gone. And there's the people who do that and fake it. I don't even know that they're thinking. Like, they just let the timer run out completely. They never play a card like last second. They just let it run out and go to you. And it's like some weird bluffing strategy. I don't know.
Oh yes, nobody's ever asked
So
me before.
How about a minuet?
if he screws up his attack again and attacks with Gwen on the left, we might have a chance here. If he attacks with Paramore on the left like he's supposed to... Okay, thank freaking goodness. That would have been like 6 and 6, so we would have been taking way too much damage. Man, we can't even... can't even play Kai'Sa this turn. So it's going to be Hourglass on Lee Sin, like so. Obviously on top of Gwen. And then we just desperately need Lifesteal, which we... we only have Eye of the Dragon for that, and she's not freaking showing up. We could do double attack on Kai'Sa here. Would that win us the game, though? I don't think it would. If we play Shadow Assassin, we could get her to level 2, which might help us with killing Gwen, because then she does like 1 to everything. So I feel like that's actually the play. Because Shadow Assassin doesn't even have to survive, she just has to be on board. Since double attack's not winning for us here, I feel like that's the better move. Now let's just see what he does, man. It's all up to him at this point. I've got 3 Kai'Sas. The choice is clear. I know what I'm playing next turn. The question is, what is he playing? If he has Rally here, we lose, 100%. That's actually... I didn't even take that into consideration. Nothing would save us from Rally this turn, except for Deny, which I took out of this deck for reasons. Interesting. So no Rally. I don't know what that spell would have been. Vile Feast, maybe? We drop Kai'Sa. She should level as soon as Lee Sin gets buried. Oh, he can't get buried here, so she doesn't... Oh, no. All of our spells are so expensive, we can't actually drop... Dude. This is like the... Oh, wait. We have Kai'Sa Supercharge. This is fine. But Kai'Sa dies. But she doesn't die. No, she does die. That's game, dude. That's freaking game. I mean, we have another Kai'Sa. Like, technically, we are not guaranteed to lose here, but we're like almost 100% guaranteed to lose. We have a stun, right? So, like, next turn, if for some reason he doesn't open attack, technically we can still survive. Technically. Let's just see. Wait, why does he have barrier?
Night falls.
Did I Hourglass with him last round? That's why. So he's keeping the 1 spell that I played last round. This is the unit most worth killing, right? I can't kill Gwen here, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right build for this deck. I feel like Shadow Assassin is always just a throw. Like, that card just always ruins the game for us whenever we draw it. It's not pulling its own weight.
No, I love to dance.
I like it because it draws, and it's 1 keyword, but that's it. It's like the only reason it's good. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, if he doesn't open attack here, we still have a chance. Kind of. Barely. But of course he's going to open attack. And he's just going to do his freaking Gwen on the left. Every single time. That's not how you play this deck, bro. If only we could tell him. If only we could communicate with this man. Wait. Huh? This is a visual bug, right? I've already encountered a visual bug like this. This has to be a visual bug. There's no way the drain doesn't go off if we stun her. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, what's happening here? Huh? What is this? Is it... What? Okay, so I guess her skill fizzles if she's not attacking. That has to be a bug. Let's go, dude. We freaking might have a chance. He's popping Spell Shield. That probably means he has like a Cataclysm in hand, or maybe a Vengeance if we're lucky. If we're lucky, he has a Vengeance, and that would still be terrible. Okay, no Cataclysm. Health Pot. That is a clutch draw. Kai'Sa's showing up in level 2 form. We have just enough mana to do double attack this round if we wanted to. Lee Sin is leveling up. And suddenly, somehow, it's not looking quite as impossible as it used to for us to win.
The perfect music to dance to.
Like, we should have already lost if this guy didn't misplay, but he did misplay. So, we're still alive. This is sick, though. This is sick. The fact that Kai'Sa has all these keywords just spawning in from copying a couple of rounds ago is very nice. We'll go ahead and level Lee Sin.
As the dragon wills.
As the dragon wills. Pretty sure the dragon wills for me to win, doesn't she?
Center your spirit.
Maybe not. That's not looking like a win, actually. I mean, 7-7, that's 14, 4, 8. Yeah, that's GG's. That's lethal. As long as he doesn't have a vengeance. I can actually go for lethal this turn. It's safe to do this because I have a homecoming, and we learned that Gwen's skill fizzles on a recall or a stun. So this should be safe to go for now. If he has a vengeance on Lee Sin, we still have a way to counter Gwen next turn, and that's what matters. Okay, I guess we just win. Let's go, dude. I won that match not off of my own ability, but off of my opponent's generosity. Let's just say. All right, Victor, Zoe, Aphelios. We've got almost completely new cards in our hand now that we've rebuilt the deck just a little bit. I feel like this is going to be a tough deck because they're going to have removal for Faithful. So, like, he's almost bricked here. Like, he's almost not worth running. We do have Twin Disciplines to keep him alive. So maybe we do keep him, but, like, I don't know if it's a good game plan. I feel like it would be better just to search for champions instead. There we go. Okay. Predict is pretty good. Hourglass, that's another way to save something, which is going to be necessary against this deck. Treasure Seeker gives you right target. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons I originally put it in the deck, is because of that. Like, it's very flexible, gives you an extra spell, and gives you right target. But, yeah, I don't know. I ended up removing it just because I felt like we needed more spells, and that wasn't really a great spell. But nice. We got Lee Sin. That's almost 100% what we're going to pick here. Quicksand was debatable, but, like, I have no win con right now. So there's my win con. Now we got it.
Gently,
Put a little Treasure Seeker down. Gently, of course. I would never ungently throw a Treasure Seeker, alright? They specifically request that I throw them gently. You got it, boss. Okay, so Flame Chompers is kind of funny. I'd almost want to play a Waking Sands here. It's not really that necessary, but Flame Chompers pulls in Waking Sands and just completely ruins it, so easy pass. He doesn't have a big attack. I'm always just blocking Boom Baboon with whatever he doesn't pull in. The 4-3 dies to Lee Sin eventually. And I'm just glad he didn't have Aphelios already. This is Winding Light, right? This is the Winding Light deck. Spirit Fire is huge, as is Stun. The question is, what turn is he getting it down on? Usually 7. We attack on even, so he's definitely going to have a 7 Winding Light available. I think we just pass here. If he wants to burn our mana, that is fantastic for us because we have nothing worth playing this turn. We want to try and save our hand, basically, for later. Everything in our hand is kind of preventative measures right now. We don't have a lot of, like, units or anything. That's great. I will happily take that pass. Now, the question is, can we afford to play Lee Sin this turn? I think yes. It's going to be Lee Sin into Health Bot from Telstones to give him Barrier. Health is going to be very hard to maintain against this deck. So I feel like that's not a bad choice. I will pass. He doesn't have an attack yet. He can't pass back. He has a bit of an aggro deck, like he needs to swing this turn. So he might just open attack here, which we're fine with, because then he's not developing. I'm just a little bit worried about like a Thermo. Him keeping this much mana in P and Z means there's a lot of removal options for Lee Sin. And, okay, not attacking there is huge. I'm super glad he's not attacking. I think we play Lee Sin because we have like a counter for anything now that we've got Hourglass mana in hand. And I think we just Telstones. I think we do the Telstones play now. Or do we pass? It's probably smarter to pass. Why would I attack here? Attacking here makes no sense. He can't play Aphelios. He can't play Zoe. He can't play like any value units this turn as long as I still have my attack token. When in doubt, pass it out, baby. That's what I always say. Okay, this is fine. We got a really valuable Spirit Fire coming up. He is going for a Winding Light next turn. That's what this is looking like. If that is the case, how can we prepare? We're going to have 7 mana plus 3, so we can do Spirit Fire as well as a Health Bot, I guess. Spirit Fire is only going to do so much because everything's getting +2/+2. So it's basically just negating the Winding Light attack buff. They're going to have the same attack they all do now. I think we're fine. I think we... No, I'm going to pass. He still has Aphelios mana. We need him not to play Aphelios here. He could like play Aphelios and replace one of his Poros with Winding Light. A little bit unlikely, but in that scenario, I don't know. I feel like our attack was not doing much. Nice. So now we play Spirit Fire. Obviously, we don't play until he attacks. I'll play a Waking Sands because that trades nicely with his Winding Light. And Lee Sin gets Barrier. We're really not taking much damage. and everything dies. His entire board is gone after this turn.
Act free of doubt.
Not too shabby. We never block with our Treasure Seeker. We're still taking 7, which is like kind of a lot, but going down to 9 plus health pot should be okay, hopefully. We just need to find some heal. Again, his whole board is dying. Now we just need to threaten lethal. We need Kai'Sa, and we need double attack. Lucian is never dying with the mana he has, so we're safe to predict here. Let's see what we can get. There's Kai'Sa. That's huge. We drop her next turn every single time. She's getting, hopefully, Challenger and Barrier, just because it'll copy it to all Kai'Sas in the future as well. Disgusting board clear. Beautiful. I love it. And it might just be like Kai'Sa deep med, I guess.
I can almost
He could remove one of my champions, though, so maybe we hold on to an Hourglass just in case. I'm tempted to go for the deep med play. Do we just go for deep med? We got to do something this turn, right? This is probably like the incorrect play, but I don't know. I'm getting a little greedy. We get Challenger on both of these, so like... There is that, you know? There is that. This is probably the very, very wrong play to make in this situation. I'm enabling him to set up board so easily here. But, like, we're getting rid of Flame Chompers, which is... It's not really an issue. We have stuns. So, like, even if we're short a blocker, we just stun. The only thing we're short on is health. That is the only thing we're short on. There's Aphelios. So, we can pull him in on our next attack turn. He's going to have to go for lethal this next turn. That's the plan. That is his game plan here. He's going to have a stun. He's going to go into Gravitum, probably. So we're just going to have to open attack, basically. Even if we don't open attack, we have 2 different Challenger units to pull him in with. So I think no matter what, he's always dying. Second Telstones is huge. That's 6 health. We're basically at 15. It's only 4 mana. Like, it's pretty reliable that we're always going to be able to get both of these off. Oh, wait, 3. Okay, we're full health. We're full HP. When did this other one sneak in there? When did that cheeky little guy appear out of nowhere? Huh? Okay, so he's dealing 3 to Kai'Sa. Kind of weird, because he could just deal that to face. He doesn't even know I have Telstones. I would never make that play here. So that tells us he has no other burn in hand. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They nerfed Aftershock. I forgot. You can't hit face with it anymore. I feel like we don't play anything yet. I feel like we just pass. Because Kai'Sa's not dead. I don't need to play anything since this is not Noxus. I didn't need to, like, save her from taking damage. This is fine. We just stun Winding Light, block Aphelios with Lucian. It opens up enough mana for us to both protect Kai'Sa with Twin and do 1 health pot. This should be keeping everything alive that we need to keep alive. Our units and our Nexus.
Their heartbeats quicken.
Let's try and save health pots, because we can bait him to use his actual burn. He might have actual burn. He very well could have actual burn. He might think he's in range of using it like next turn, and instead of trying to remove our units, he uses it on Nexus, and then we just heal. That's a huge problem. So this is why I should have saved Twin Disciplines. I was trying to run it through my head, like, what scenario would there be where we would need to save it? It's very simple. It's just he has a Mystic Shot. How did I not think of this? I mean, we should still have this match relatively easily here. We do this, and we're down to 1. He still can't do anything. We just heal a ton. We just heal a ton next turn, okay? This is a very, very bad turn of events. But this is the better play. Just flip Lee. Oh. You're right. We could have just flipped Lee. Huh. The other thing is, now we can't give barrier to Lee. Oh. Okay, he just gives himself free barrier for some reason. Never mind. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pretend like our only heal is Faithful here. I think we do play Faithful. We copy Lifesteal onto Kai'Sa. She already has Challenger from Lee Sin, so this is a better keyword to give her. Hopefully he commits lethal right now. Okay, or that. I mean, now we can't give Lifesteal to Kai'Sa. Okay, maybe that was not a great play. What are you talking about, dude? Making misplays? I never make misplays. I only make the exactly correct play every single time. You can stun Winding Light on stack. I don't have Overwhelm, though. I don't think I threaten lethal if I stun it now, do I?
Dragon spirit awaken.
Why would I stun it this turn?
Adding to the arsenal.
Strike firmly.
Alright, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I am not able to kill Winding Light, unfortunately, because I need to deal full damage to it. Otherwise, he just replays it for the Overwhelm buff again.
Boy doesn't wait. Neither should we.
So, it's going to have to be this. Can we afford to attack with our other units here? I feel like that gives us nothing. We just want to block Winding Light next turn. This is the tough thing about this deck not having Obelisk of Power. The landmark, right? The Xerath landmark. We really need a way to buff. Maybe I should have saved Twin Disciplines for a buff. We're not dead yet, though.
They know
Like,
what
he has
to
no
do.
way to kill
They
us in
can't stop
hand.
me.
That's right. They can't stop me. It's true. That actually is true. Is he quitting? Is he really quitting with me on 1 health? Come on. He's gonna have a little bit of copium, but he's gonna at least, like, draw some burn here. Come on, dude. Victor? Look at that. Victor. Victor could hit elusive and then you would kill me, right? Theoretically. That could happen. Do we ever tell stones once here? I feel like we save them, don't we? The only issue is Spirit Fire is a very expensive spell. If we wanted to, like, Spirit Fire, stun, and do 1 Tellstones next turn, we do need to make sure we get, like, the other Tellstones off now. We're always going to be healing with these. We're never using them for anything else. Healing is the only play. 1 should be all we need to do this turn. He'd have to have the literal perfect hand of Double Mystic and 1 Get Excited on Victor's Hex Core upgrade to counter that. And even then, we just played double health pot and we still... We're fine. We're fine.
The dragon
Visionary win? Might be a classic Visionary win. Why does it look like all my units are dying? Hello? What was that happening? That was spooky. I don't like that. Fix that bug, Rito. You gave me a mini heart attack. Let's talk about hypotheticals, okay? Let's say Victor got Spell Shield. For some stupid reason, he runs like an elusive Grant card in his hand. I have no way to stop that. I have to stun now on Victor. Winding Light is not a concern. Worst case scenario, if he like stuns Lee Sin somehow, I have Spirit Fire to take him down to 4, and then Kaisa blocks, and we don't take any damage. This is always the correct play to stun him now, just preventatively, in case he somehow hits a massive high roll. And I think we're good. Challenger. That's actually really good. That's another scenario that it was worth stunning him early, because he could have pulled in Lee Sin, and then I can't block Winding Light. That's probably the most value we would ever have gotten out of that stun. He could have another Winding Light. Where would that get him? I'd probably have to end up blocking with Kaisa, trading her off. I don't know that that would be the end of the world. I think we'd still be good enough with Lee Sin to probably win. Zoe is a little bit of a problem. We might have to Spirit Fire this turn. I'm trying to save this unless I really need it, but we might have to Spirit Fire. We'll see. Now, if he's only attacking with that, do we still Spirit Fire? Everything gets -2 health. I kill Winding off and Victor off next turn. Yeah, Spirit Fire is good here. He's down to 2 cards. Because he's out of cards, Spirit Fire, it gives us enough value. How else am I going to kill this off next turn? I have no other way to do it. This is the way. And it prevents him from doing damage and getting another card in hand. Like, this is the play. He's going to surrender. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. He's done. He is done with this. Oh, that's funny. That's cute. I'll let him think he has lethal. He has another Mystic Shot in hand. He doesn't have one. Okay, fair. I mean, this version of the deck is interesting because, like, Kaisa cannot level. Kaisa is like really struggles to level with this version of the deck. But
Adapting my methods.
I don't know that Kaisa leveling really does anything for us anyways. This is probably just the better version. Nice. We always recall Victor just in case he has some weird buff, some way to save himself. Winding Light getting recalled here to his hand is way bigger of a problem than Victor getting recalled. This is nothing. Like, Victor's the one that we always want to recall if he has a buff. But that's GG's, dude. He doesn't have any way to really save himself here. Oh. Wow. He almost thought he had lethal. He could see the health pot though. That's sad. I should have hit the other health pot just to BM a little bit.